Hi guys, how we doing? So, we've had a chance for the spots to dry. So we're going to come through and slowly start adding some of the extra shading and details. This part's going to get a little bit messy because after trying a couple of different ways, I found the easiest way was actually to use my finger. So on the picture, each of the spots has like a light ring around it, but it's really faint, so we don't want it to be too bright. So we're just gonna put a little bit of paint and then kind of rub it in on each one. Great thing is fingers do wash, so and then once this part is done, all we'll have to do is go over with a little bit of a darker green in a few places just to shade and add a little bit more depth to him. But that does make for a kind of a neat effect, doesn't it? Need a little more paint than that. You're going to be wondering at work why my fingers look funky if I can't get this all off, but that's okay. So I think I'm actually going to have to pick up a nice high gloss cover for this for when I'm ready to actually do the top coat. Just because every time I see the pictures of these frogs, they look wet. And my matte finish is not going to give that effect. I might use my matte finish first just for weatherproofing and then throw a high gloss on top of it. I don't know yet. As delicate as he started out, a little extra coverage probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. We're making pretty good progress here. Had one of those days where we just get so much done in such a little time. I've picked up 2 new projects because you can never have too many of those, right? Gotten the dog taken care of. My boyfriend is actually on his way to go pick him up now. Poor baby's gonna be pitiful for the rest of the day, I'm sure. But that's okay. It's better for his health and safety. Not to mention we won't have any oopses. I am not ready to start taking care of a whole bunch of puppies. We are still very excited about that dog. He is... We want to get a blood test done on him eventually, but we think he's a Labrador Corso, which is a Cane Corso Labrador mix. We know he's a Mastiff mix of some sort, but looking at pictures and descriptions of the behaviors, that fits the best. So we think that's what he's going to end up being. I think I need to pick up a dog statue because I've never tried to paint a brindle, and I think it could be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll see if I can find myself a nice mold and we'll go through the whole process of molding and creating a statue for him. That's something I do that I would love to know if you guys are actually interested in that process. or if it's something you would rather I just do and show the end product. I'd be happy either way. I do enjoy doing a mixture of plaster and concrete because it does give them I think a different level of durability, and also it's just a little bit finer than your regular concrete. It's a fun process, but it's one I know a lot of people are doing in videos now, is the whole mold and release videos. So if you would rather stick to the repairs and restorations, I understand that perfectly. And you're not going to hurt my feelings, but it does help me to know. Now, I do hate to be the person who nags on that stuff, but just to let you guys know, according to my tracking software, 58% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed. Now, if all of you were to subscribe, I would actually be able to do live streams and Q&As and things like that, which I think would be a lot of fun. Probably easier than doing a whole bunch of short videos. And I do have projects that we could probably do in one good long sitting. But with 15 followers, or 15 subscribers, I can't do that. So it would be a huge help to me if you would subscribe. Also, if you like the videos that I do, if you hit the like button, it doesn't just tell me that you like the video, it does tell YouTube, which puts my videos more into circulation, makes them suggest them to other people who are watching content that might enjoy what I do. So you'd be helping me, definitely, but you might actually help someone who could really enjoy my content, who doesn't know me and doesn't know anyone who knows me, to end up on my page. So I don't harp on it a lot, but if you could do those things for me, it would really help. I'm not worried about getting monetized or anything like that, but I would like to get to that 50 that it would let me do the live streams. Right now I'm at 15, so it's a long and short way away. It's actually funny, I was so hesitant to start doing these videos and found the first few were really awkward. And then I realized that it's actually kind of fun. And especially when you guys interact with me and give me opinions and things like that in the comments, I feel more like I'm talking to a group of friends than just sitting talking to a camera like a crazy person. So, not the cleanest process, but definitely is giving him more of a... Let's see if we can zoom in a bit here, so you can actually see the difference between... This is the area we've got done. And if we come around here, there's where we get to the ones that are not done. It does give it a more natural look, I think. So I'm going to zoom you back out here. And let's keep going. See if we can get all of our spots done before I run out of time. My camera cannot seem to decide at what time it wants to split videos, so it seems to be between 11 and 12 minutes, so I do try to stay under that for each individual video. And we've actually already gotten to 10 minutes this time, so we might have to do 2 videos for the spots and shading, but that's okay. If you guys get me enough followers and likes that I can actually get monetized, then I'll actually hire someone to edit my videos. I just can't see spending the money to pay somebody at this point to do that. But if this becomes part of a living, then that's a whole different ballgame. Though I think even if I have an editor, I would probably still keep my videos fairly short, just because it's a lot easier, I think, to break it up into the different sections. And we can focus on one particular detail at a time. So what I think I am going to do, just for the sake of these keeping my video count fairly normal, I am going to probably go ahead and just finish these last couple of spots. I want to just keep out a little too off camera, and I'll start the next video with the final shading, and then after the shading we'll do a whole video that is just the process of doing his eyes. And that's just so that we can get him done in a timely fashion. Now, I do have to ask, if you're interested in seeing him end up with the hat on, do you want to see the process of attaching the hat, or would you like to just see the end product as we're placing him out in the drive? And on that note, I am going to go ahead and stop for the moment. I only have a few spots left, so I can take care of them. And I will see you guys next time.